Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 102. Today, we have Real Madrid, the most successful team in Champions League history, at the Bernabeu in the first knockout round of the Champions League. We obviously then go and play them at home in Denmark, a place where in the Champions League we've only lost one time in the last 3 years, and that of course was to PSG in a game they FM'd us in a little bit. Since then, a lot of water's gone under the bridge, of course, as well. We absolutely did well to even get a draw against Barcelona at home. And look, we were very good in Spain against Barcelona as well in the 4-2-3-1. And I'm telling you right now, we are going into the 4-2-3-1 from minute one against Madrid. There's no 4-4-2. There's no trying to nullify them and sit back and absorb. But we're just going to go out there and play our football against their football. And whoever plays the best football on the day wins. Because we did that second half against Barcelona and we won that half 2-0. We lost 3-2 overall. Who would have known what happened if we started in the 4-2-3-1? Since then, we have not made a sale and we have not bought anyone in. We have come back from the mid-season break. We beat Randers. Copenhagen we drew to. We dominated, though, at home in the side-back pocket. A very tough game, obviously, that one there. And we absolutely pumped Saunders 9 days ago. The boys are fit and raring to go. But this is Real Madrid. You know, they really should have topped their group. They didn't. They finished second to Man United. They're a team that's been there and in and around. They won the league last year. They have Kylian Mbappe as their key player. He just won the Ballon d'Or again. Keeping this guy quiet is going to be quite difficult. You know, we got Bilek, and this guy should really do a job on Bilek. It's up to Marquez to really try and just hunt this guy down and hopefully stay with him. In Spain, they've been absolutely amazing this year. They've only lost the 2 games, both to Atletico in the derby. They've drawn 7 times and only a few points off off Barcelona themselves. If you go back to Real Madrid and their schedule, they have been quite insane up until recently, where they've thrown in a loss, a draw, and a couple of draws. They did just beat Villarreal 4-1, and they looked pretty full strength there. But they have been a little bit patchy of late. However, at home, I expect them to be too strong. Ourselves, we look really good. There is a bid at the moment here for Rafael. He's had a couple of big bids of about like 14 million. It's a 50 mil release fee. We're not selling, and he's not been interested in moving anywhere. And he's been looking decently good in at the moment. But the big players here are, Frank's been exceptional since coming back. Fran's been amazing. The boys have been really, really good. We just need big moments, We need Yepi to step up. He hasn't been overly great. Same with Orbres, but if the boys can step up, we will be okay. In the other legs at the moment, though, we haven't really played yet. There's your other first round matches. As you can see, City have beat Napoli. Leipzig did a job over PSG. Have been really lackluster in the Champions League, which makes my loss to them at home a little bit more bitter to take. Liverpool obviously did a job against Porto, Inter there, and we've obviously got Juve and Chelsea in the big game elsewhere in today's Champions League games. We just have to go out there and do our job. We got the players. We have people that are experienced in Bilek. We've got good youth in Biho and Albrecht. And we've got pacey players out wide in Fran and Frank. We know how to play our football. Morton's a bit of a goal sneak. We match up well against most teams. If we play our football, keep the ball, I believe we can do it. This is where I ask the chat. We are live, of course. Links down below. Give me your score predictions. If we can keep this game relatively even going to Denmark, we are well with a shot of getting through this game. It's a bit unfortunate to get Real Madrid after topping a group, but it is what it is, and we can't be scared of this happening. Also, if we do go out, it's still great progress. We topped the group with Barcelona and AC Milan. It just means that next year we should be stronger. And it means next year we should be able to do it again. Bit of an easier group as the coefficients go up, hopefully, as well. And you never know, bit of an easier draw next time around. We might go even deeper than the first knockout stage. We've never got past the first knockout round. Barcelona beat us 7-2 in Spain. And we did beat them 1-0, obviously, in Denmark. But that wasn't enough. Hopefully, today it'll be a little bit different. Your team to tackle Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Munizaga, the George, Marquez Bilek, been in great form together with Eugene Neff. Biho needs to have a good game, and Yepi is just Yepi. He's dogged, he's sensational, we love him. Fran, Orbres, and Frank, who have all of them been in decent form, but definitely Fran and Frank. Morton knows how to finish, and hopefully we can do a job. I'm going to predict we lose 3-1, but I would take that because that away goal, we win 2-0 at home, which we can do. Next minute, Superb. It's all about keeping Kylian Mbappe quiet. If we can do that, if we can start well, it's not bad. And their team looks pretty star-studded. You got Odegaard in there too. Dominic is in the middle as well. Demaril's captain. Courtois still kicking about as well. Theo Hernandez is still about. This is going to be a star-studded Real Madrid side, which makes you question how on earth Man United did the job against them to top the group. I just think Real Madrid threw a few games because they were really good. Anyway, let's have a look at their squad. It is Courtois in net. He's a bit of an elder statesman. I think he's running out of contract as well. Football Manager. Thank you. There we go. He's not the quickest, but he's still world class. Demaril, obviously, he's elite. We're playing him out at right back, which is good for us because it means going forward he's a little bit more limited, but he's still very, very good. Look, the Italian regen looks unbelievable with Daniel on the other side. The Portuguese regen looks pretty incredible himself. You got Daniel on the left-hand side. The Croatian regen has been capped 32 times at 22. He looks pretty nutty as well. Victoria Ferreira always grows into a world-class player on FM, and he has done so here in this save as well, and he looks pretty good. Odegaard's Odegaard. Dominic's Dominic. They're two world-class players. They're two players that have always done well in Football Manager, and yet again, they look the goods. You have got Christopher, a 21-year-old that's been capped by Germany and looks pretty insane, followed by the man that is Kylian Mbappe. He's legendary. I've used him once before on FM, and he won me a Champions League with Sunderland. He is pretty nutty. We dealt with him a few times in the mess save when he was at PSG until he moved to Chelsea, and he did do us as a Chelsea player in both Champions League finals that we played against them. And then up top is the Belgian. He's pretty nutty himself. Lucci's a bit more of a winger, but definitely can play up top and is very good. On the bench, you got Ariane Tennis, who I reckon is a guy that might have actually been at Barcelona and been released. Somebody tells me he's at Barcelona, I reckon, and then has been released. That might not be right. Theo Hernandez looks nutty. Perez looks very good on the bench. Felipe Gomez is a wonder kid and looks unreal. Thibaut is very, very good as a bench player as well. Parola, very good Italian player. And, of course, Valentin is another fullback, a regen that looks pretty nutty. AJ reckons 0-0. I reckon 3-1 we lose, but that's good enough for me to take it back to Denmark and have hope. And that's all we want. Just give us some hope. Give us some belief and we can go out there. I'm confident as enough. I think we can unsettle him and hopefully it'll be okay. But who knows? It's just, if we can play our football, if we can keep possession of the ball, then we're going to have a chance. We did a job against Barcelona, which has got to give us, confidence. But this is our knockout stages. We have horrible memories of going to Spain in the knockout stage and being pumped. We just need to keep it competitive, do ourselves no disgrace, and who knows, on our day, we can match it with the big boys. Are we good enough? Let's find out. Do you believe? I do. It's early highlight. It's Real Madrid and Mbappe is on it early. The ball is cleared by Marquez. Fran knocks it away. We need Morden to get across and he doesn't. And it's going to be a Real Madrid on the ball again. We just can't afford to concede early, you think. And that's a ball to Lucci. Good touch. Munizaga. Oh my God, what a finish. Oh, straight away inside 5 minutes we concede. It's the same thing that happened against Barcelona. Barcelona conceded virtually from kickoff, and we've conceded 1-0 inside 5 minutes. We just had to go out here and not concede it early. And in the end, Lucci is not even giving Munizaga a chance. And it's 1-0 just like that. Anyway, flicked away. And it's only as far as Demaril and Sawata. We have to force Courtois along here. And we do. Can we win it here? That's a ball and a half. And no one's got near Mbappe, to be fair. And the ball, looking for Luch. Good ball. We've lost him again. Finishes just wide. He should have done better, to be fair, like the game said. At the moment, not picking up at the back, which is not good. It's not been a good start. But if we can settle down and get on the ball, you never know with this SFB side. We're starting to get on the ball, which is really good. Just Real Madrid have the chance on the break to go. Look, initial reaction from us, apart from the first 10 minutes, been good. We're in the game. That's okay. We'll take this and run at the moment. We just need to be that little bit better. Can we find something before halftime? I'm going to tell us demand a little bit more here. 1-0 at halftime is not the worst. At the same stage, at the moment, a goal right late before the half would be good for us as well. Time ticks, it's only 1-0. That isn't bad. I'm going to tell the boys, I'm happy with that, We've played all right, we just need to be that little bit more creative, Get Albrecht on the ball. It's a throw in deep and the George throws. Albrecht doesn't win it. Bihoy doesn't win that one. And now if it falls to Luch, they're on the break and they have got numbers out on that left-hand side. Luch beats one, he's got on the run. Bilek's a bit worse for wear. In the end, Bilek's recovering one, forced him wide enough and Munizaga's going to make an easy save. As it stands, though, 50 minutes played, it is not happening out there. And it's another highlight here for Real Madrid. I don't know what we do. The George wins it though. That's a poor ball. Luch might get on that. Marquez in the end has get the call from Munizaga to leave it, and Munizaga gets on it. Come on, just good with the ball with your feet. Be good, build up well. Yepi can face forward. Bilek now chips it towards Morton, who's usually good in the air, doesn't win that, but Neff will win the second ball, and Frank now needs to be good with it. He's got numbers, he goes himself though, and he's good at running at people. Yepi inside of him finds him. Is this our moment? Fran, will he get there? First time, it's an away goal. And from nothing, we build from the back. Yepi, what a ball. It's 1-1. It's an away goal in Spain. And it's Real Madrid 1, SFB 1. Wow. What a ball from Yepi Hansen, puts it into his path, and Fran Perez, the man that's come in this season, he's been amazing, he's our best player on paper, and he puts us 1-1, what a moment for SFB, and as it stands, it's a corner to Madrid, but it's 1-1, Bilek heads away, we're good on the break if Morton makes a leg, no, doesn't bother, okay then. In the end, Daniel goes all the way back to Courtois. Can we force him long or will he go short? He does go short. Can we get the press across? Force him again. Courtois goes a bit longer. Can we win it here, Neff? He does. Frank, they're a little bit rattled now, Real Madrid. Fran, Morton, big moment. Fran puts it. Oh, Courtois, what a save. I thought the chip was on. I thought really Morton was going to put the chip on him. Big moment for Morton, big miss. All of a sudden, SFB second half are coming out to fight. Fran now has got option, chips it. Bihoy doesn't get up. Marquez the keeper, he does. Is that the highlight here? Who knows? Oh, no, it's not. Mbappe, good foul by the George. What a foul. Bring him down. Don't even let him run. Time ticks away. 60 minutes played. It is looking okay out there for us at the moment. Dominic, Fran clears. Morton brings it down. Looks for Fran. Finds him again. Ball inside to George. Good ball to Bihoy. Bihoy now. Back to Marquez. And all of a sudden, it's all SFB. I say that. That is poor from Marquez. Where have you even looked? Morton going to press Courtois. He goes that long, a little bit longer again. Neff doesn't get across. Mbappe's now moved centrally and gets on it. And Fridley looking for Mbappe. Munizaga tipped it onto the post. I think he's got something onto that, or it's just hit the post. It's one of the two. I'm not sure. Morton now, the re-break, Yepi, Fran. Oh, that's a poor pass. Be the highlight, be the highlight, be the highlight, be the highlight, be the highlight. It's not. Perez again. Come on, boys. Weather the storm. Here we go. Marquez does well, thumps it. Only as far as them. Why is the highlight still going, FM? Don't do me dirty like this. They just hit the post. Don't you dare. Good ball to Mbappe. Big moment. Out of nothing. Well, not really out of nothing. It's poor from Marquez. He had time and he just punted it back to him. You can't keep Mbappe quiet, can you? Good touch, good finish. Munizaga doesn't make the save. He tried to make himself as big as possible. Bihoy and Orbres are not having a good game out there. Look, this might be a little bit of a negative change, but he loves a big game, does Kenny, and he might give us a little bit of control in the middle of the park. Got to make our first change. Give us some control here. I think this is a highlight more because we're making a change, but who knows? Hopefully it is. Hopefully this is not them on the break, because that would be not bad. Come on, don't you dare, Football Manager, be a highlight. Just be nothing. If they have a highlight here because I'm making a change, I'll be livid. Mbappe, Fredlian's having a very good game on this left-hand side as well. Ball in block, corner, Real Madrid. Please a highlight. Just end the highlight here. Please, please, please. Good. No? Yes? Okay, good. I'm going to also bring Frank on. Jefferson's not a bad option out here too. Headed away. Dominic gets on it. Vitina. Real Madrid still going. We have a follow. I've missed it. Fiolic. Ball in. Fredlin heads over. Right. Get Jefferson out here, please. Oh, it's already happening. Good. "75 minutes played. We've not been good, but we're in the game. Last minute change. Look, Morton's usually good, but Zahora's a man for all occasions. He loves a big game. We're going to get him out there. He's played over 200 games for us in the league and definitely in more than 250, I think, with the Cup and Continental games. We're going to get him out here. 3-1, so be it. 2-1, not bad. Is there going to be a moment late? Is there a last gasp highlight? We're good at building from the back. Munizaga to Marquez. He thumps it looking for Jefferson and he finds him. Jefferson Fran, does he get there? Theo does well. Can we force Courtois long? We do. It's a good ball out. We're chasing now. Fredlin's had a really good game out there, the German. And in the end, here go Real Madrid again. Good tackle by Jefferson, but it falls to him. Kenny doesn't win that one. All of a sudden, the ball to Perez. Good touch. Big moment. He's hit the post. It's gone in. It's 3-1. Is that the dagger in the SFB heart? 2-1, you back us in. 3-1. I'm not going to park the bus at 2-1 though, because we're good enough to find a goal. In the end, right in the 92nd minute, it's a sucker punch. It's on the break. They're a bit lucky it falls to him, but when it does, what a finish. And there it goes. Is that it, boys? Look, we're good enough in Denmark to do a job. I predicted 3-1. It's about time I get one right. Look, it's an away goal. We can win 2-0. We are good in Denmark. We know this. We were competitive against them. Look, I'm not happy because we conceded late. 2-1 would have been better. They deserved to beat us, Real Madrid. They really did. We never got going. But I tell you what, boys, we are good in Denmark, and that's all that matters. Can we do it? I believe. Do you believe? You better do, because you know in Denmark, we are a different animal. We probably have to keep Real Madrid scoreless. But we know in Denmark, we can dominate, we can get on the ball, and we can attack. We've seen it once before. We can do it again. We've only lost once in Denmark in the Champions League, ever, in a 3-year history. Can we do it again? Who knows? We're going to find out, obviously, when we get there. I am going to let you guys see me save, because I'm a compulsive saver. I believe we can do it. Can we, though? Who knows? Will we? Who knows? But that's the beauty of football. No one had a good game. Allbrecht did not have a good game on the big stage. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, YouTube. I'll see you guys for the second leg. We're not out of it. And that's all I wanted. To not be out of it. We aren't out of it. Hopefully, though, we can get in there and just do a job. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks' time for the second leg. Madrid, SFB at Denmark. Can we do it? We'll go find out. Welcome back, YouTube. It is Damien. It's the second leg. It's Real Madrid. It's SFB. It's in Denmark, and we believe. In saying that, though, our job's been made a lot more difficult because of a couple things. Firstly, we fully rotated against OB, who are having a very good year in the league, right? But still, with a fully rotated side, that side will still win games in the league. That's our first loss in about 45, 46 games in Denmark in a row at home in the league that we haven't lost. So it's a bit disappointing right before Real Madrid that happened. Secondly, we've been having injuries left and right. Yepi pulled his back out against Copenhagen, which is not good, when we won 7-2 away from home in the second leg. And Bo sprained his knee ligament, his ankle ligaments. He is not fully fit, but he's good enough to be on the bench today. But it kind of leans that my midfield is down to the second string. Thank God, still a very good player and knows what he's doing. And Kenny loves a big game, but arguably I would love to have Yepi and Bo fully fit. I probably was going to go Kenny and Yepi anyway, just to try and win the midfield battle. But we don't have that luxury now because that's what's happened. Apart from that, the rest of the team looks good. I'm just hoping that we can continue the same vein of form that we had before the OB game. Look, like I said on stream, it's past now. You're bound to lose after 40 odd games. To go on runs like that at home is fantastic. But if there's ever a time to fully rotate, cop a loss, it's when you're very far ahead in the league, and we are. So, great time to have it. For Real Madrid, though, Demarai pulled his calf muscle and is in doubt. But they're still second in the division. But since we last met, they have been really, 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 really good. Since beating us, haven't lost the game. Maybe they're due to lose, who knows. Hopefully, though, for us, we can go out there and do a job. Look, I said it when we lost, that maybe 3-1 is enough for us to go out there and do a job. Because we know how good we can be in Denmark. Just, they're incredible. We, though, in Denmark, are incredible in our own right. We just have to believe and go out there. It's the midfield battle. I would love to know what would have happened if we had Yepi fit and, Biho fully fit. But it isn't going to happen. Your team, to overcome a 3-1 deficit against Real Madrid, is Munizaga, the George, Marcos, Bilic and Neff. The same back four. I believe in them. Unlike last year, I was chopping and changing. Bilic and Marcos have been really good together, so I do believe. Kenny and Frank go with Fran, Allbrecht, Frank and Morton. This first goal in this game is going to be massive. If it's a Real Madrid one, it's all but done because we need 3 unanswered to get it to extra time. If we can score the first one, we're never going to be out of it because we only need one more to win it. And, you know, as long as their goal doesn't come too late, we're going to have at least time to score two. And that's the thing. Hopefully we can go out there and find something and find the one. Score predictions in the chat, boys. That's all we care right now. Can we beat Real Madrid at home? Our form is incredible. We've only lost once in the Champions League at home to PSG. And look, if Barcelona have come and not beaten us in 2 attempts, who says Real Madrid can? We don't know. It's a star-studded squad, but we do things a little bit different here in Denmark. We are incredible, and this crowd seems to get us up and about a lot of the time when there's 10,000 Danish people cheering us on. In terms of the team, it looks very similar to the team that started against us, if not virtually the same, bar Di Maral. I think Thibaut's come in. He's more of a winger, but back a line can do a job. If there's anything I would say about Thibaut starting is the fact that I think we can get in behind him, but in saying that, he's so good at working back that, you know, obviously it's the same sort of team that really did start against us, I believe. I do believe so too. Yes, it is. And look, it's the same sort of bench as well. Just that Vinicius Jr. is back from injury, so another big in for Real Madrid, and that's what you like to see. Look, score prediction. I think if we do get through, it's 2-0. We score 1 in the first half, 1 late second half. We hold on, right? But who knows? I just want to scare the shit out of them. You know, a 2-1, a 1-0 where we dominate and we just didn't do it. You know, something like that. You know, give me something to be upset about that we didn't get over the line, but at the same time, really, really happy. AJ predicts that it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Look, on the night, we didn't lose to Real Madrid. I would probably take it, but we just want to believe. We need Munizaga to have a great game. We can't afford to concede early. It's as simple as that. There's your boys out there, that SFB lads. They know how to win at home, and that's what matters here today, and hopefully we'll be okay. This Real Madrid side, though, in some form, probably the form side in Spain, and look, they're a team of incredible quality going forward, especially on the break with Mbappe and co. Look, it's all up to us. If we do our thing, I look to possession straight away. If we can keep the ball, we're going to be there or thereabouts. At the moment, as it stands, we're not really keeping it, and that is not good. But at least we've weathered the storm so far. They are all over us. That is not good. Wow. All right. I'm going to tell them to fire up a little bit here because really, we have not looked good, and that's not like us at home to not look good. Corner, Real Madrid. Ball in, headed, game over. Game over. We haven't looked good at all. We have not looked good at all. Usually we are unreal at home, and we have come here and not even looked like keeping the ball. We are 1-0 down, and that is all she really wrote, really. And it's another corner. If we can see the 2 set pieces, I'll be livid. Wow, fuck off, man. Fuck off, Football Manager. You serious, man? At home. We haven't lost at home. We only lost 1 game to PSG at home. They've put in 2 fucking crosses. Of all the ways to concede. Of all the ways to concede, man. We haven't even looked like doing anything. We haven't kept the ball, nothing. Gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Of all fucking ways, man. 2 set pieces. Just wow. Going to move the 2 up top. Zahora's going to come out here. It's not really going to happen, is it? Going to move Frank and that further forward. And we're going to get Biho in there too. But really, it's game over. Really, it's game over. Well, the best we can hope for is maybe 2 late goals and we can get a draw to keep our unbeaten run here at home. But yeah, Morton now on the ball. Back to Biho. What a ball towards the George, but doesn't find him. And it's probably going to be Barcelona long ball goal. Barcelona, Real Madrid. I've got the 2 confused. Always do. It's always them, man. Like, far out. They're always so lucky. Don't know what it is, but so good at home. And then this performance has come out of nothing, really. It's a good ball to Luch. Should be Munizaga's, it is. Goes long looking for Fran. Flicks on the Morton. We need to score this chance, you do believe. We do. 2-1. We need 3 goals to level up, 4 to go through. But really what I'm hoping for is just 1 more to just keep the undefeated streak going at home in the Champions League. But yeah, it is what it is. It's another highlight. Look, If we scored right now, you would believe, wouldn't you? Frank. Into Kenny. Neff. Beho again. Good ball to Morton. Looks for Zahora. Oh my God, he's in here. Could you imagine if Zahora scored then? Could you imagine if Zahora scored then? Would have been massive. The midfield's not had a good game. No one's had really a good game at all, really. Jefferson for Frank. Look, it's been a good comeback in this second half. We could have laid down and we've done okay, but just the goals they've scored have been like so whatever. Gabriel Mamino, I had him at Messi, was good. Back of line, we need to win it here. Trying to. Beho, good tackle, falls in Mbappe. Munizaga keeps us in the match, but really the tie is dead. Just annoying, man. Just annoying. It's been 2 corners. 2 corners. Usually do not concede from set pieces. That's all it is. Zahora gets on that. Has numbers with him. Kenny, Bilek. You know what? That's going to be the highlight, isn't it? Fuck off. Is there a chance to get it back to 2-2 so we don't lose at home? So frustrating. To come so far, the top of group and get Real Madrid, and to play like this at home, they usually are so good at home. Wow, just don't even pick your man up. Munizaga, what a save. It's fallen back to him. We're going to lose our second ever game at home. It's the Real Madrid. And do you want to know something, boys? Do you want to know? How do you combat that? How do you combat the fact that we usually dominate the ball, we usually do so well, we lose Beho to injury, Yepi to injury, and then fucking just, there you go. 2 set pieces, 2 goals. Kills us. Kills us. We couldn't afford to concede first, so let's concede 2 goals in 2 minutes. Just incredible, man. So we could be so good in the group stage at home against Barcelona, AC Milan, whatever, but at Real Madrid come here, forget it, man. Just, it's typical football manager shit, where you just get through the group, top of the group, let's give you a hard game. It happened to me for fucking 10 seasons, that mess, right? And in the end, I had to beat, who was it I had to beat in the first knockout round to get through to win the Champions League? One of the big boys. But it was just consistently Barcelona, Real Madrid. It can't be the same here in Denmark, or we could spend 20 seasons, man. Like, just, no. It can't be the same. We topped the group. We played so well in the Champions League. We played away at home. This is the disappointing thing, is we never gave Real Madrid our best. We never did. Over 2 legs. Over 2 legs, we never gave them our best. We never did what we did to Milan or Barcelona, which was play our football, keep 60% of the ball, and fucking go at them. We never did. Real Madrid just came in and had the answers. They dominated us, home and away. It's unlike us at all to lose like that at home. And I'll tell you what it stems from. The fact we lost to OB with a rotated side. It's just stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I think on a different day, you know, we actually rock up and play. No dramas. We're going to be okay. But yeah, look. Season's over for another one. We're going to win the league. It's all about winning the Sidebank Pocklian now. We should win it. But really, who cares? We look forward to the World Cup. That's coming at the end of the year too. But it's a season of progress. But really, is it though? Because we've already made it to the first knockout round of a Champions League. So another first round appearance, great, not a problem. It's good to be back. But at the same time, is that progress? If we gave Real Madrid our all, we lost, convincingly. Not convincingly, as in like we played well over 2 legs. We scared the shit out of Real Madrid. Then it's progress. I think because we've gone and got pumped home and away against Real Madrid where we've not looked good, it's not progress. It's a step backwards. I think that's how you view it. Because at least against Barcelona in our first ever season, we beat Barcelona at home. Really what's happened is they battered us home and away. You know, at the end of the day, we're a team known for keeping the fucking ball. We didn't do enough. They really could have won that game more. And at the Bernabeu, we're really lucky that it was only 3-1. Like, we really are. So is it progress? On one hand, I'd say yes, because we topped the group of Barcelona, Real and AC Milan. But on the other hand, no, because we think we're getting progress, but then at the end of the day, you've gone to Real Madrid and you've played Real Madrid at home and you haven't played your football. So what do? Do I go back to the drawing board and really do reevaluate playing 4-2-3-1 again? Like, we've stuck in this weird holding pattern now where half the year we're really good 4-2-3-1 home and away, and half the year we're shit. It's just frustrating, man. Like, I don't know which way you go about it. It's be damned if you do, be damned if you don't. You know, Real 8 Barcelona, prime example. 3-0 down playing 4-4-2, trying to work on a system to, you know, absorb pressure away from home against big teams. And then we played 4-2-3-1 second half, and we probably should have drawn, if not won the game, because we killed them in the second half. Barcelona came to Denmark, and we were very even. We then done that against Real Madrid, and they fucking pumped us home and away. So what do? Barcelona arguably are better than Real Madrid, yet here we are. I think what really does thing is that, you know, there was no Ep102 today. You know, you lose your engine in the middle of the park. I've had to play, thank God, it hasn't played many minutes this season. And Kenny, you know, and we conceded 2 set pieces, but at the same stage, from open play, they could have scored a few more. I don't know what you do. I don't know if that is progress though, AJ. Is it progress, really? You know, first season in the Champions League, we waited the first knockout round. Second season, we were bees dick away from going through the group. PSG were lucky against us. Third season, we've topped the group because Barcelona got absolutely FM, and they've given us Real Madrid, and we're all hope. And we've been so good in Denmark, and I think we've been, you know, so good in the Champions League to go and put 2 shit performances. Like in Spain, we didn't even look like fucking doing anything. And then here at home, do we even look like playing our fucking football? No. So for me, not really progress. If we lost to Real Madrid, but at least at home we had 60% of the ball, they beat us 3-1, the 2 set pieces, but we played our football, we could have beaten them on a different day, then yeah, progress. But I think to go and lose how we lost against Real Madrid home and away, it's not progress. It's another season of just air. It's another season of air. Like, when's it going to happen? When are we going to, you know, do whatever? I keep saying this squad is good enough to progress and make quarterfinals, semi-finals of the Champions League. Do I think it's a Champions League winning squad? If we had the right draw, we could probably make the final with this squad. I believe in that. I believe in the right draw. If we got a little bit lucky, you know, we got the Rangers and then a Porto knocked out like a Leipzig. We got Porto in the quarters. We could make the semi. Anything happens, make the final. I believe the team's good enough to make a semi-final, final based on that sort of thing. Is it good enough to make the quarterfinal? I think so. But maybe we have to revisit. Maybe we do have to get rid of Frank. You know, Frank's usually so good. And, you know, he always has a good high rating, but he hasn't done the business here over 2 legs. Do we have to go and buy a better midfielder? Is it time that Ep102 kind of went out the window? You know, he's missed the game here. He's usually Mr. Consistent. But he is now just become a player where he's so well-rounded, which is good, but he's not good at anything really, which is a bit harsh on him. But maybe it's time we go out there and buy another star midfielder. Is it time that, you know, we go out there and buy an absolute worldie of a centre-back? You know, we've got people growing, but I don't know what it is. It's weird because if you ask me if the squad's good enough to get past the first knockout round to the stage of the Champions League, I personally think so. We have a world-class goalkeeper, we have a solid spine, we have a creative player in Albrecht, but we can't seem to get the best out of him. Shadow Striker isn't it for him, it looks. You know, in these big games he goes missing. I don't know how to get the best out of Albrecht now. It just makes me question the squad. Like, I've never used an attacking playmaker or an advanced playmaker to any good extent. So having a Shadow Striker, I don't know. Is Morton good enough to win me a Champions League tie? You know, he goes missing, then he scores goals, and he goes missing, he scores goals. I think so, personally, that he can do it. He just hasn't done it yet. You know, how much more do we give him? How much more do we give Morton? Usually he's so freaking good at it. You know, he scored again there against Real Madrid. I think he is. Personally, I think that's not the issue. He scored against Real Madrid. And I had a poor one against Madrid, which just happens. But I do think Morton usually is on his day. He is. I just don't know how you get the best out of him. How do you get the best out of Albrecht? Is it playing him deeper? Is it playing him as an advanced playmaker there on attack? Or on support? I don't know what you do to get the best out of Albrecht. I do not know. You know, it hurts. That one hurts. That one hurts. Maybe it is Ep102 in the whole Albrecht back line, star box-to-box midfielder that runs the show. I don't know where we go about it. You know, maybe it is getting a better left winger into the club. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think the squad's good enough? Half of me says yes, half of me says no. The only reason I say no is we haven't seen it yet. We've had 3 years in the Champions League. I'm not saying that in 3 years we had to make it to the quarterfinal to have progress, but I think just the way we've lost this leg makes me think this tie doesn't make me think it's progress. At home, if we went and dominated and played our football, yeah, we're going to do it one day. It's just a matter of when it happens. Has it happened though? No, because we went and played shit. So, yeah, I think these two starting hurts, but at the end of the day, what can you do? You know, they're good squad players to have. I don't know. You know, maybe it's tough copying Real Madrid, but for me, I don't know what you do. I honestly don't know what you do. It's be damned if you do, be damned if you don't in terms of the formation. You know, hindsight's a beautiful thing. You know, we can say, oh, look, we went 4-2-4 at the end of there and we played well. But yeah, also Real Madrid are just kind of sitting back now and just protecting their lead. You know, and in the end hit one long ball. There you go. And they did score a third when they had to. At the same stage, you know, you can look back at the Barcelona thing and think, hey, look, in Spain, if you played 4-2-3-1 from the start, you probably would have beat Barcelona in Spain. True. Hindsight, yet again. So maybe it's hindsight that maybe the squad isn't good enough. There's money to be spent? Do I think there's a player out there for us? Maybe. Do I know what position it's going to be? No. Is it the middle of the park? Is it reevaluating these roles in the middle of the park? I don't know. It's weird with what it is. It's just tough, YouTube. That one there is really tough to take, you know. Like I said, it's all about progression here. We have to see the progression. It's our third year in the Champions League. Yes, it's good to be back in the first knockout stage. Yes, we're probably lucky to make the first knockout round in our first season. But at least then we beat Barcelona at home and then lost 7-2 away. So you would say, yeah, it is progress because, look, you've lost 3-1 and 3-1. But at the same stage for me, you know, playing at home where we've only lost one game in the Champions League in 3 years at home, which was the PSG who got lucky, to have a loss like this happen, right? To have a loss like this happen where we haven't looked good, we've conceded 2 set pieces, we've had to go 4-2-4 to try and chase the game. To me, that's not progress. Progress would have been going out there, losing this game over 2 legs because we've dominated at home and not done it like we did to Barcelona, what we did to AC Milan, what we've done over time. But it hasn't happened. So I don't know if that's what we do. I don't know if that's the squad's good enough. It's a weird one, YouTube. I don't know what you do. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to be the end of the episode. It's a frustrated Damien yet again. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, we're a Danish side. We got pumped by Real Madrid home and away. We're lucky that they only beat us 3-1 both home and away. But progress hasn't been made. You let me know. I personally don't think so on the way that we've lost this tie. If we lost this tie with it being competitive, you know, maybe we don't concede at Real Madrid and we do not concede the 93rd minute one and we lose 2-1 there. We lose 2-1 tonight. I'll have a different view. But I really do think a big tick to me seeing progress in this save is the way we lose ties now. Have we lost it in a way that we wanted to lose it? No. We started to dominate Denmark? Yeah, but every time I say that we're the best team in Denmark, we have a performance like OB where you just fucking throw away 46 games in a row without, you know, losing at home. We go lose the game before we play Real Madrid at home. You know, stuff like that. So are we really making progress? It's very hard to tell. I don't know. You let me know. Catch you next time. Thank you and goodbye.